You are now tuned in to the MisFits Table.
It's episode number 3.
Number three. Episode number 3.
We are definitely the MisFits Table podcast.
We are the MisFits Table podcast. Listen, y'all, it's a good week because you know what's going on. What happened on Monday? Wait, was it Monday?
Yeah, it was definitely Monday.
It was definitely Monday, and it's Liddy again. Monday was 420, and that's what this episode's all about, boys.
420?
It's literally the month 420.
It is. It's amazing.
420.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all want to hear an impression for 420? Here we go. I got y'all. Hold on. Give me a sec.
Like Scoop,
Scoop, hand the fucking weed over, man.
What the actual fuck?
Scoop on high as shit, man.
No, it's the Scooby Doo laugh that took me out because it came out of nowhere.
I wasn't expecting that.
Hold on, I gotta. So you already know what it is. My name is Asar Stevens. You can find. You can. I'm sorry. You can find me on Instagram at asara.png, AUSAR.png, and I'm here with my two co-hosts.
You got me, Elijah Towns, aka KC. Follow me, AO.E_, 2 O's. And I got the Scooby Doo.
The illustrious.
Bro, how do you type that?
It's me, your boy Glenn Hall, aka Ultralight at UltrlightDreams_ on Instagram.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you can follow us all, if you haven't already, at the MisFits Table podcast, even though I'm pretty sure all of you guys already do because you're amazing.
And we love you.
We are on Apple Podcasts,
Yes,
Spotify, YouTube, and SoundCloud. Listen, let me tell y'all something right now. If you fuck with us, if you really fuck with us, and you really want to show us that you fuck with us, go on Apple Podcasts right now. And I want you to rate this show 5 stars and leave a review. Not 4.5, 5 stars and leave a review. If you don't, then I will just assume that.
So, yeah.
This is the intermission.
Hello?
Yeah, follow us on all of that, please.
Yeah, we could cut.
Is my buzzing? Is it bad? Is it going?
No, not no more.
All right, it's definitely the headset. I'm gonna stop using the headset. But fuck it. Yeah, make sure you guys rate 5 stars and all that good stuff. So yeah, we got some good comments and everything. Once again,
as we start off always with the music choice of the week.
It's my favorite.
I'll go. It is my favorite time of the day, favorite time of the week. I have another one. I don't know what episode the fuck that was, but I had mentioned Masego. He just put out a new song called Veg Out, with parentheses, wasting time, like the seasoning. This shit is good. It's the same type of sound as like Set Out. Pretty good. And I got two for the week.
You cheat.
This song been up for a while.
You're cheating.
This shit been up. It doesn't matter.
he does have cheat codes. I saw.
Glenn's glitching.
This the extra credit one. Skybox by Gunna. This shit cranks.
By Gunna?
It's been out for a while, but that shit crank. I'm kind of a big Gunna fan, but I think that's one of his most recent bangers.
Yeah, he's the most recent song by him.
Yep.
I guess I'll go next.
Yep.
My song of the week, I had to say Sada Baby, probably Activated. This new album he had come out not too long ago. But I really like it. You know, it got that Detroit, like it's Detroit. He's from Detroit. So it has like the Detroit bounce to it. You can just like really turn that on at a party, you know. Everybody get bumping to it. I mean, if you're chilling, listening to it.
Can you get the cheeks to that song though?
Yes, you can.
Oh, all right. Bet.
But yeah. And you know, I had to pick kind of like never mind.
He lost his train of thought. It's okay. He's slow.
Sometimes. Only on Thursdays.
Sorry, it's your turn, buddy.
Oh, well, I think we lost Asar.
Nope,
He fell off his bed. Just start off from where your music choice.
My music choice?
No, Asar's.
Oh.
Okay, so boom. My music choice is gonna be. I'm gonna shout out all of TDE for blessing us with some music. That's what I'm gonna do because it's been long overdue. So far that we got Ab Soul, a new track. I can't say the name of that track. It's like Danger Ruka Pawa something. That's dope. Isaiah Rashad, probably one of my favorite rappers from TDE. He dropped Why Worry. Zakari dropped something, but I don't really fuck with him like that. And Sir dropped something today, and that song was alright. It was alright. But I just want to say,
basically, both of y'all are cheating.
What do you mean?
Both of y'all are cheating. Y'all said multiple music choices. I said one.
Well, this is my music choice. It's the whole TD's having a whole week.
Nigga, say something else. Damn it.
Yeah, but I say all that to say, all I know is we better get something from Schoolboy Q or Kendrick Lamar tomorrow because what is TDE without them two?
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing. We need Black Hippie, and I want it back.
Bring it back. Hashtag bring back Black Hippie.
Please. If you're listening to this, go on our Instagram right now on our last post and type in hashtag bring back Black Hippie. Thank you.
Hashtag support Black business. Hashtag
Black business.
Hashtag Black. I'm cutting that out. I'm gonna bleep it out.
Don't.
You gotta subscribe to our Patreon to hear that part. The uncensored.
But on the other hand, how are you guys' weeks? How was the week? How was the week for everybody? How was it? Tell me, please.
We're all
every week the same.
Y'all got some boring ass weeks, man. Y'all said that for the last 2 episodes.
Shit changed.
I mean, I advanced in my knowledge, but that's about it.
I bought 2 new books.
Oh, what books?
Yeah, what books?
Okay, one of them is called The Power of Now, and that's coming on Friday. And the other one is called Earth, and there's a subtitle to it. Casey, I think you know the name of it because you were reading it too. It's
Paladins?
Yeah. So basically, it's about like these spiritual beings or celestial beings that communicate with Earth. Yeah, it's a star system, and there's beings in the star system that communicate with people on Earth, and they basically say that Earth is a living library of information. And the way I interpreted that was crystals and plants, because that's a lot of information.
You actually
on this planet.
Fact, the Subaru logo is actually the star cluster that you're just talking about.
Really?
Yeah.
Subaru knows a little bit more than they let on. They're not just making SUVs.
No, the actual star cluster and the meaning of it means like all like power or something, like strive and go on. But they don't mean it like to the definition that we're reading it. They don't use that definition. They use the definition of like keep going or something like that.
Okay, I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll tell you guys how the books go in like a week or 2 when I finish them. Hopefully I finish them in 2 weeks. But
I hope so.
That was my week. I just bought 2 books. That's about it.
Yeah. So Orion's belt actually point towards that star cluster, and apparently that star cluster is brighter than the sun or something like that. And you will be able to see it with a certain type of telescope. But you can definitely see Orion's belt. And Orion's belt always point towards Sirius B. And Sirius B is one of the brightest stars in our solar system. And the pyramids in Egypt are actually lined up perfectly with the Orion's belt pointing towards Sirius B. Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
It's hard to think that they weren't built like that on purpose because it's almost scary how accurate it is.
They was on purpose.
Yeah. I honestly, like, I go back in time. I would want to know like what was going on in Egypt, like ancient.
That's a different story for a different time, though.
We'll do that in a different episode. We'll do that on a different episode. I gotta do my research.
Yeah, I could talk about that all day. But this is a pretty interesting episode. So
yes, we're talking about the
420
ganja.
blazing, 420 blazing, motherfucker.
y'all know what Monday was.
Monday was a great day. Did you guys celebrate?
No, I celebrate the day after.
I celebrated by tapping into my untamed potential.
He was beating his meat.
He was. He definitely was. He was on a hub all day.
I know.
He had to.
I know for a fact.
But yeah,
I didn't celebrate either. I wanted to, but I was cheering my friends on in spirit.
yeah, I was just reminiscing. That's what I did.
Actually, I spoke some ketamine. I saw Yoda and was smoking some ketamine.
You got that.
All right, so in love of the holiday, one of my favorite holidays, can we just go around and tell our funniest weed stories?
There's so many of them, bro.
There's so many. We have so many.
Bruh.
Just being
There
together.
is.
Here's one. Sorry, was you with us on around Halloween? On Halloween?
This past Halloween?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No.
Because we did the fucking cha-cha slide. We did the entire cha-cha slide in the room. Then we went to the fucking fashion. We went to a fashion show. I was blazed out my mind. I don't know what the fuck was going on in there.
And it was that big storm. I remember that.
I was scared.
I remember. So we got.
That's when I started weed, I think.
Yeah, you did. You found it that night because the storm washed it up on the grass.
Wait, that was mine. Wait, that was that day that it was. Yo, okay. So before you say that, let me just tell y'all something. It was a crazy storm, the craziest storm you could ever. The whole entire campus that we're at was flooded. So I went to cop. For me and my girl, and when I got back to the room, lights were flickering, the lights were going off because it was the storm was just really crazy. I look in my pocket and it's drenched, and I look and my dime is gone. So I have to go back and buy another one. Tell me why the next day I see Glenn's dumbass come in the room talking about something. I found a free dime of weed, and I look. I'm like, was it in a green bag? He was like,
pandas.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was. I was like, is it pandas? He was like, yeah. I was like, okay, that was mine.
But honestly, I started dying laughing.
Yeah, that was such a crazy coincidence. Honestly, I was like, if anybody should have found it, it should have been one of them. If it wasn't some random nigga.
Yeah, that was because it was honestly crazy because I just remember that day perfectly. We was all really bored and we wasn't really gonna go to the fashion show, and then Keith was with us, another misfit, and we was all chilling in the room. Got super fried. I mean, we started doing the whole cha-cha slide. I mean, we was laughing and everything.
Did the whole song, the whole dance, everything.
It was at least 14 minutes, and we did it all. And then we was after that, we was nothing happened. Let's go to the fashion show. We went to this fashion show. Let me tell you. I don't know what was going on in my head, but that was the most beautiful thing I ever saw in my life. It was like a whole production. I was watching a movie, and everybody was just walking out, just looking gorgeous. And I was just like, wow. I was just in there wow. This is really
I was looking scared and shit. Bro.
I was modeling really an art, and I was really sitting there. And then all you heard was boom, and lights flickering and stuff, that storm. And I was like, this is a perfect night. Yeah. Do you have any memorable moments, Asari?
Let's see. Most memorable moment. Smoking weed. Smoking a ganja. I gotta say, I'm gonna say Virginia was probably one of the.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's probably one of the best times I ever had smoking weed. I went on spring break. I went to Virginia.
Tell the whole story, bro.
A couple of my friends. So it was me, Casey, and 3 other friends, and basically, so we got high the entire time. I had a bong for the first time in Virginia. I had a gravity bong for the first time in Virginia. I had 5 Guys for the first time in Virginia while I was high, by the way. And it was the most delicious burger I ever had. But anyway, I remember one particular night, we smoked out of a water bong. And I remember after 2 hits, I got so fried. And the person who was driving the car took hits too. It was pitch black in the middle of the woods in Virginia. In the middle, like this pitch, like So Sterling said, Sterling the Misfit, this is where he lives at, right? He said that people, I forgot what it's called, but it's a woods where like if people go missing,
Jefferson Davis State Forest or some shit.
I'm not sure. Yeah, but if people go missing, the police don't even bother looking for them because like they're gone. There's like no internet or anything. So it was really scary in my head. It was really scary. My anxiety was going up. So tell me why the person driving the car turns around, looks like a whole anime character.
Kid you not.
He's driving still. He's still driving, but he turns all the way around and says, I seem to have forgotten where I'm going. And let me tell you, me and Casey were in the back of the seat, literally freaking the fuck out. It was the scariest thing I've ever lived in my life. But it was fun.
I'm gonna tell my perspective of that night because I was honestly going to be the moment I chose to. So I just remember we went with Sterling's friend, our one friend, and we was in Virginia, right? And we got all in the car. He was like, "Yeah, I know a perfect spot to go. I know a perfect." So we went out somewhere behind these apartments and like under a tree in the car. That's remember. I was like, this is kind of scary right here, and I was like, I don't want to be right here. But I said, they live here. They know what they're talking about. So Sterling's friend just whips it out. He's like, "Are you guys ready?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, I can do this. I don't know what I'm doing." So I took the first hit, coughed my lungs out, and I was like, I feel it. And I was like, instantly, I was like, I feel this. I don't know what's going on, but I feel it. And it started, and Sterling looking at me, he's like, "Don't be a punk, just take it." And Sterling likes to yell at you. He likes to yell at you. So I passed it to Asar. Asar took his hit. Everybody took a hit. And then I take my second one. I was like, okay. And I barely can even finish it.
Yeah, you did. I was going to say, you didn't finish it. I had to finish it for you. I had to finish your second.
They got so mad at me because I couldn't finish my second one, but I was just absolutely too gone. And I was just like, I can't do it. I can't do it. And then I looked up, like I closed my eyes and leaned back into the seat. Looked out the window. I was like, oh, here it go. And then I looked over at Sterling's friend that was driving. And he turned around, and that's when me and Asar looked. And he looked like a straight cartoon character. We guarantee he looked like a straight cartoon character. We was like, oh no. And then that's when I just kind of like passed out. Right, I passed out. I just laid my head back, and then I woke back up, and we was in the middle of nowhere, just driving. And that's again when he looked back and said, "Seems to forgetting where we're going." And I was like. That's when I was like, oh, no, I can't do this. And I just, like, literally just went back to sleep. And I was like, I can't do this. Next thing you know, I was, like, getting out the car. And when I got out the car, I could barely even walk to the next car to go back home.
Oh, okay, let me tell you what happened while you were asleep, because you definitely would have passed out.
Yeah, I passed
out.
So
this is what happened. He fell asleep in the car, like, immediately. And he woke up when we were, because we would transfer cars because the dude had to go back home. So we transferred cars to Sterling's car, and so he got stabbed. So he was only driving with one hand, and he was fried. So I remember the whole time he was saying, "Okay, I can't kill us. I can't kill us. I can't kill us." And I was the only one up. Well, I think the other person that was with us, he was up too, and he doesn't smoke or anything, so he was just sitting there, just like, "All right, guys, just relax." But we ended up driving. Driving a Giant or something to get snacks.
I'll remember that. And I was
and then Casey falls asleep on the other dude's shoulder, bro. And I have a picture of it still. And the face this dude had was so upset. Like he was just like, "Why is this grown man?" Because Casey's big. He's like, "Why is this grown man asleep on my shoulder right now?" I was just like, "Let it happen, man. He's just out of it right now." Yeah, and then we ended up going home. Yeah. I remember that's when I fell asleep for 14 hours.
Yeah, I literally fell asleep for 14 hours. I woke up to eat breakfast and went back to sleep, and I just stayed asleep the whole day.
How is that possible, bro?
I don't know. I just blacked out, and I just remember it just ended up like in
we watched like 2 movies. We're like, he's still asleep.
Yeah, like I don't remember nothing. Like I just went to sleep, and I just stayed asleep. I just remember ending up at his house. I don't remember being in the car with our friend that was like driving. Like I don't remember being in the car because I was just asleep. I have slight memory of being at Giants, and I didn't want to go in, so I just stayed in the car asleep. But that
Oh, I definitely got mad snacks. I spent like $30 on chips.
Yeah, I was so like I wasn't even hungry or nothing. Like I couldn't. I just went to sleep, and honestly, that was the. I promise you to this day, I would never get that fried again.
I want to.
It's fun, bro.
I definitely want to. In the right setting.
I would, bro. I just slept. I just slept the whole time. I didn't enjoy nothing. I just slept, and I was paranoid.
I was having a great time.
I never got that paranoid before.
Nah, that feeling of paranoia.
And I tried to kill you. Sorry, remember that? I was gonna beat you.
Oh my god! No, I accepted death. I thought I was gonna die that day.
We just look like two dickheads, bro.
Or you can tell them.
All right, so I was messing with this girl, right? Nah, she FaceTimed me while I was like absolutely gone. And this is before. Well, we was actually on the road, and this is before I passed out. And I was like trying to play it cool and everything because she was at home. I didn't know if her parents was around and everything. You know, I was like gone, so I was thinking about all that. And then Asar, he saw me on FaceTime with her. Asar come out, yo man is gone, yo man is fried. And then she was like, oh, I gotta go. And I was like,
because it looked like you could see like her grandma, her mom, her dad in the background. And I saw at the last minute, I was like, oh.
I hurried up and hung up. I looked at him, so I gripped him up by his shirt. I got in his face. I was like, I'm going to kill you.
Right. You know what was going through my head right now? At that moment, I was like, I literally just ruined this man's only chance. This girl. I was like, if he kills me, I deserve it. I 100% deserve it.
What I'm telling you, bro, after the fact, we just look so dumb. I literally grabbed him and I looked him in the eye like, I'm just going to kill you, Asar. Like, I just cannot believe you've done that.
And I actually thought like that was the end of my life. I was like, well, this is it.
I was so, and then the problem is nobody was even around her. She was like, what are you talking about? Like, why are you freaking out? I was like, wait. And I was like, can I just call you tomorrow? And then we look back at it. We just look stupid because we didn't realize how gone we was.
Yeah, we were pretty fried. That's that paranoia. That's how it'll get you.
I've never been that paranoid before.
Oh my god.
So many times, bro.
Like,
every time.
Glenn, I don't even want to start. Every time Glenn just goes to sleep.
These
it don't
niggas
matter how Glenn is sitting or standing. He will go to sleep. He will go to sleep instantly.
Glenn will eat all your food and then go to bed.
Yes, he will eat all your snacks and then go. And you know something crazy? If Glenn has snacks, they're all expired. And he'll be the most courteous person with the expired snacks.
Nigga, that was one time.
No, I'll never. Okay, I want to tell that story too.
Nigga, that was Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell the story.
I'm
gonna tell. Fuck that. I bought snacks from the fucking flea market. It was like 20 things for $1. My dumb ass thinking, oh, this is a good deal. Yeah, the shit was expired. Oh well. They still ate it. I ate it.
No.
Wait. What snacks did you guys have that were expired?
No, I'm about to
like donuts and stuff?
They kept eating them. I told them they were expired.
I'm going to tell you what happened. So we was all sitting watching a football game, right? And we was all sitting there, and I was giving out all my snacks and stuff. And Glenn was like, wait, I have snacks. So he left the room. And everybody was like looking like Glenn doesn't share like that. And then he came back to the room with a bag of snacks, and we all looked kind of like suspicious about it. We was like, oh well. We started eating this food and stuff, and then he gave me a bag of Skittles. I was like, this is kind of nice of Glenn, but I was like, hey, I'm not gonna like complain about it. Open up the bag of Skittles. I tried to crunch on one of the Skittles. It almost nearly broke my tooth. The Skittle was that hard.
Y'all was eating Pebbles.
And that's when everybody stopped and looked at the like expiration dates and was like, Glenn, all these snacks are expired. He was like, yeah, I know. We was like, what? He was like, yeah, I got them at the flea market. We was like, oh my god. Like we just instantly just dropped all the snacks. Yeah, I just really couldn't believe that. He just really gave us all these old snacks.
But like,
I'm so happy about it.
That's hilarious.
Anyway, Let's shout out to the real people when you had the fucking vending machine and the snack niggas.
Yes.
Yo, the snack niggas, bro.
Snack
They get all.
dude. Y'all remember the snack dude?
Anybody that went to Lincoln University that's listening to this knows they have a snack dude in their building.
It's always a snack dude in the building. Especially
always hustling. He doesn't even go to class. He just goes to Walmart to stock up and then goes back to his dorm.
Shout out to them people.
Yeah, y'all are the real ones. I swear.
Y'all
always
the real
open
ones.
on your hustle.
I got a question. Indica or sativa?
Yes, you already know me. Indica all the way. I love to to chill and listen to music and just. But at the same time, I'm somebody that likes to smoke, like in intimate settings or by myself. Mm-hmm. So if I put on like some Pink Floyd or some Jimi Hendrix or like some Tame Impala, I will be chilling the whole night and I will have a great time doing it.
See,
my favorite is lemon haze type beat. That fucking video. You put on lemon haze type beat.
Well,
mine. Okay, so if I have like a superpower, I don't feel indica or sativa unless it's like real powerful. So like, I feel like if I take like a strong strand, I'm gonna think too hard, like off of an indica or something. Like, I start thinking about everything, and I won't be able to sleep. But my favorite strand, probably, I had a fun time with Pineapple Express a long time ago, and that was I laughed so hard. I couldn't stop laughing. It was the best feeling ever.
Nah, the shit that get you gone is platinum cookies or platinum push.
Nah, that cookies that would have.
We had that in Philly.
Yeah, we was walking around Philly. You remember?
Man, y'all niggas tripping, bro. Y'all niggas tripping. I smoked that Reggie. You guys smoke that tea.
Nah, like what are some of the thoughts that go through your head, like when you like gone?
When you high?
Yeah, like what's some of your thoughts?
I rethink everything.
I have, bro. I literally thought I was on an adventure when I went to Philly. I was created a concert, fucked up. Like I didn't even know I was there. Like I was just moving. Like sometimes you just move. You ever seen Jello move in a bowl? You just vibing. That's the definition of a vibe.
I think when I get like super fried, I feel like I get real creative. I just like telling stories. I love telling stories. Like
Casey does love telling stories.
I love storytelling. I think it's so fun, and I write them down. But I feel like when I'm like gone, I can say them like really good, and everything that comes to my head. Sometimes I don't even know what I be talking about. I just talk, and it just sounds right to me. I remember one time I told a story. It was a scary story off the top of my head, and I never forget this. I actually scared Glenn and Keys. I scared him. I was honestly surprised. I stopped telling the story and everything and looked at him. I was like, "Are you serious?" I'll never forget that.
Because we was going off the bone. Like when we smoked the bone, bro, I'm done.
Yeah, you know what?
Y'all both be bitching when we smoke the bong. That's one thing that gets on my nerves.
That is key.
That's all three of y'all. That's all three. Of
you remember Keith was dying
because y'all don't want to smoke. Y'all don't want to smoke everything. Y'all just like say, all right, we'll just save the rest for later.
I'm sorry. Sometimes it's harsh. It's actually harsh sometimes.
You put ice in it. Y'all. I don't care. I smoke.
We got water.
You know, one of the scariest moment I had is when I was at your house, Asar.
And you tried to leave me with the ghost?
Asar's house is haunted. And it happened at the wrong moment when I was like super like gone. I was super gone. And we were just sitting in the basement, right? Just on YouTube, just watching good videos, funny videos and stuff. And he has like this door right next to like the TV. And we just sitting there chilling on the couch watching the show. He was on the chair. And all of a sudden the door closed. There was no draft or nothing in the basement or anything. The door just closed. And I was like, nope. I was like, that was the last straw right there. I put my head under the covers so fast.
This dude hid. He hid. Just leaving me exposed for whatever God knows what's in there just to come and take me.
I was like, I don't have time to deal with this. I just closed my eyes and went under the cover. You put your head under the cover, it'll go away.
Yeah, that definitely was scary. I'm not gonna lie. Because that's never happened before.
Not at all. I don't understand why it happened while we was like in that state of mind.
And it was really scary too because it was like like on YouTube when a buffer is in between videos, it's just quiet for a little bit. That's when it happened. And I was just like, oh my god.
I was like, oh, and it was pitch black down there.
Yeah, I wasn't dealing with that. I just sat there. I was like, if I die, I die.
And I was like, I don't have time for it. So I did the best thing. I wasn't gonna run past it. I wasn't gonna do that. So I just put my head under the covers. I was like, it's gonna go away. Like none can touch me if I'm under the covers. Like you got to put all your body parts in the cover. If you have your toe out of the cover, that means it can grab you.
Oh, it definitely can grab you.
It'll grab you.
Let me ask you something. Unrelated. When y'all like turn off the lights, do y'all run up the stairs?
Yes.
Yeah, I used to.
I used to. No more.
You're a both psychopath. I still run for my goddamn life.
Right,
I'm not getting caught in there.
You got to time which light you cut off exactly at which point.
Yeah. Right.
I
got a strategy for it.
You got to if there's two lights in a room, you got to figure out which one is closer to the door to turn off first.
Exactly.
No, I used to because like when I was young, I used to hate when people chase me or walk behind me on the stairs. Like if somebody is like walking behind me on stairs or something, like I will run. Like I just had I had some type of anxiety or fear over that.
Nigga, he got touched by a ghost running up the
I
steps.
don't know, but I used to be scared. So like imagine me turning off all the lights.
No, Sparatu.
Let me ask something. What are y'all viewpoints on marijuana?
What you mean?
Like, how do y'all feel about it? Like, what do y'all want people to understand about it? Like, tell people how it's just literally a plant.
It makes you feel good. It's more so. It aids. It makes things better. I guess it's like a season to life.
I like how so I'm not gonna get too into it because I can talk about this and psychedelics for a long time.
Just get a little. Just.
I'm just give y'all a taste because they both know I'll talk about it forever. I'm happy because marijuana's been criminalized with racist propaganda for so long. Mm-hmm. Ever since the late 50s, early 60s. Mm-hmm. And now it's finally coming into light where you can buy stocks in marijuana now. That's amazing. I have stocks in marijuana. I think you all buy stocks in marijuana. I'm telling you now, 2020, buy stocks in marijuana. But the fact that you can buy stocks in it, the fact that it's like being legalized in most of the country is really beautiful to me because it's good for recreational use, but it's also a really, really powerful healing tool that I think is overlooked. And that goes with the same with other psychedelics because marijuana is a psychedelic, like mushrooms or LSD. They all have very great potential for healing in the medical industry, and I'm really passionate about that, and I love it. So, you know where I stand on it. I love to smoke it. Mm-hmm. And I love to see people be healed by it. That's all I'm gonna say. I
just feel it's something about different psychedelics. It's just kind of curious to me. Just the power of your brain. Just how far you can you can't really. Your knowledge is only limited by how much you expand your brain.
Right.
And I feel like this, marijuana, like weed. It's like just literally just touching your consciousness and stuff and just opening your mind up to different places and different regions in the brain that you can't open up without intense training of meditation and stuff.
Yeah, I think it's just like a tool,
Yeah.
You can bang your hand on a nail all you want. It's going to go in eventually, but you use a tool, you can speed things up a little bit.
That's true.
And I feel like the only reason people have these viewpoints on it right now is because people they fear what they don't understand. And these people, they will come to these different countries and stuff and look at these ancient indigenous tribes and these people that live there for thousands and thousands of years, using the substance or whatever they're using, and then these people use it and then don't understand what's going on. And they demonize it. That's what happens. It starts with history.
I'm gonna keep it a beam. How do you think religion was created?
Yeah,
them motherfuckers was high as shit.
That's right.
It's a lot.
It was high as shit.
I can give you a little taste. The
acacia tree. Yeah.
The acacia tree.
Yes.
Rich in DMT. And
Very
DMT
rich.
is a psychedelic that actually, so ancient Egypt, the Eye of Horus.
Horus, yes.
And what do you think the Eye of Horus is?
It's connected. It looks
Yes.
just like your pineal gland. Or am I saying right? Pineal gland.
Pineal
Pineal.
Pineal gland.
Pineal.
And it's
Pineal
very interesting that DMT actually lives in our pineal gland. You know,
So-
it's right in the forehead, what some people call the third eye.
So
I-
our pineal gland secretes serotonin and melatonin, I believe, and it's really rich in DMT. So it's what is the word? Not homogeneous. Is it homogeneous? That
What?
means okay. Well, it's rich in those, and it's rich in DMT, and DMT is only unlocked with a certain amount of DMT getting put into the brain, and that's when different connections with your
Right.
pineal gland and different regions of your brain are started connecting. And it's honestly kind of crazy because you can go into studies of sleep and DMT and how they're connected.
It's
and how
very connected.
Yep, how they tap into your consciousness. And consciousness is one of the things humans really don't understand because it's kind of metaphysical in a way. We're so connected to the universe that we don't even understand how connected we are.
We're all on the same ground plane.
Yeah. And that's why I keep saying everything is always connected.
But we're gonna dial it back. I think we might be scaring some people. That's a lot of information.
I'm just enjoying the ride.
If you guys actually want, we can do episode. But like, if you think we're crazy, literally just do research. Because I can understand if you never heard of any of this, it might sound a little bit crazy. But just do your research. It's all natural and it's all here for us to explore on our Earth, and it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Yeah, that's viewpoints on marijuana. I like that.
We kind of ventured off a little bit.
Yeah.
But
You guys want to tell?
Parts unknown.
You guys want to tell one more story each or something? Like another.
I got. Oh, definitely.
you know what?
Glenn.
All right.
Well, most of our stories are connected because honestly, I didn't start smoking until I met y'all. To be
Same. Like, yeah. I honestly.
I mean, I was.
Yeah, you were. Okay, I got a story. So I remember freshman year of college when we was all in my room, right? And we all like just got blasted.
Was I there?
And we just thought, yeah, yeah, you was.
No, I wasn't.
And we all was just chilling, right?
I wasn't.
And then somebody opened the door, and then they seen public safety walking down the hallway, and everybody just looked him in the eyes. It was like, "Whoa!" And they just ran out of my room, and I was like panicking. I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So I ran to the bathroom. I just like sped walked to the bathroom, and I was like, I don't know what to do. And I just sat in the stall, and then I turned on the shower like I was about to take a shower. I don't know what I was doing. Then I walked around the building, and then I walked. Pub was like going down the stairs, but I was coming up a different set of stairs behind them. And I walked in the room, and I was just sitting there, and everybody just looked at me like I was a god or something.
Let me tell you something right now, you piece of shit. Let me tell you something right now. Casey, what he just told was not the story that he originally told us. Right? So it was me and Destiny, another misfit. It was me and Destiny, and we're the people that saw Pub because we're getting snacks or something. Always walking her to the bathroom, something like that. And we look, and we're just like, oh shit, Pub. So me and her, we dip in opposite directions away from public safety, right? And we see Casey. He's just sitting there for a little bit. I'm just like, I gotta go. I don't know. I just told you I gotta go. So me and Destiny, we go around the entire building and then we make it back. We're sitting in a room. We're in my room now at this point. And I remember Casey comes back and we're just like, bro, did you make, like, what happened? Did they talk to you? Like, did they come up to you? He was like, he looked me right in the eye. He was like, man, I'll walk right past him. I was like, damn, bro. And I was fine. So I was mad impressed. I was like, damn. Dusty was like, oh shit, he just walked right past him. Tell me why a couple weeks later he would told us the real story, talking about something. Yeah, he hid in the shower and all this bullshit. I was like, you lying ass motherfucker.
Bruh, y'all know something else fun we used to do?
What?
I know everybody do this. When they get fried, they just want to make music.
Oh my
Y'all
God.
remember how many songs
we did?
we made?
Betty?
And,
Your ass used to rap all
yes.
the time, Casey. All the time.
Yeah, in all the videos, something was messed up with every single video because somebody was just too long.
Bro,
Some was every
record it
video,
for like,
bro. We could have went viral.
You could record it for 30 minutes and then you hear it. You can't. You go look.
You
You
can't
go
hear
look at it. You can't hear shit. Nothing. You can't hear
Yeah,
nothing.
because the music is too loud, or somebody screaming in the mic, or something.
Fucking in the mic.
Yeah, and we just started kind of giving up on it.
Let me tell y'all something. It could be like somebody did a double backflip, and it could have been like, "Oh, I dropped my phone." Like the most craziest things happen, and we never get it on camera.
I mean, like some of the craziest things, like you will never imagine anybody doing or saying, happens, and like we thinking we're getting it on video, perfect video. We wake up the next day. It's just messed up completely.
Yeah, I remember it got to the point where we're just like, let's just put on an audio recording and just keep it on the whole time.
Oh fuck, who got that audio? Somebody recorded audio one time. Who got that?
Yeah, I have audio.
It was like 40 minutes or like 50 when we were.
Yeah.
I was just talking.
Yeah.
We were doing podcasts before we did podcasts, y'all.
It really were. And honestly, when we're gone, we just honestly we talk about theories and stuff. We kind of talk about a lot. We theorize a lot and conspiracy theories. I like talking about theories and stuff because it makes me think.
I like talking about the Earth, the universe.
Yeah, like when I'm like in that state of mind, I feel like I can gather my thoughts better.
Right.
I can organize it as if it's an essay.
Even if it's all hypothetical, it's just like it's still a great conversation with us.
Hypotheticals make movies.
For sure.
I feel like all movies come from like potheads.
Basically, because you got to be fried to think of some of this shit.
Did you guys know that Dave Chappelle wrote what's that movie? It's not How High. It's How he wrote that movie in 2 days.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
It's one of the movies you correct.
Like he wrote it high in 2 days.
Do y'all understand the power of a plant? I'm looking outside right now and I just see plants. And people just, like, humans just go crazy over a plant.
Smoke
like this plant.
Humans do just freak out. We can't, like... We can't handle it. Yeah, we can't handle a plant.
We don't know how to handle it. And, like...
People get locked up for it.
Yeah. And it's crazy because plants are actually really related, like, closely related to, like, humans.
That's why I talk to my plants all the time.
Yeah, you talk to a plant, it will grow better.
For sure.
You talk to a plant. Plants communicate with each other.
You gotta tickle them.
Oh yeah, plants. They wage war. This is real. Like plants wage wars against each other.
Yeah, I want to know.
Y'all
want to know a fun fact? The smell of grass getting cut is just a signal to other grass. There's danger.
Yeah, signal to other grass telling it it's getting cut.
I'm dying, nigga. I'm dying.
Yeah.
Help! I'm dying.
Help! And we just sitting there smiling with our music in our ears, cutting the grass.
Like, oh, it smells so good.
Like, another thing that's like really interesting about plants is just the fact that we need them to live.
Yeah, for sure.
We need them to live. They give us oxygen, and in return, we give them carbon. And the crazy part about it, plants were some of the first things on this planet. Plants actually, I forgot. What's the in the cell of a plant? It's the cell wall, and then you have the actual thing, the thing that gives it the color.
Chlorophyll.
Yeah, chloroplast. I believe chloroplast was some of the first molecules of a plant to ever reach Earth. Or ever like born on Earth. The chloroplast or whatever. Don't quote me. It's something.
Chlorophyll.
Like
fuck.
Yeah, not the
chlorine. Water park. Disney World.
But just know that cell needed some type of energy. So over millions of years, that cell started gaining energy from the sun because that was one of the only sources of any type of energy coming towards the earth. And it gained this energy from the sun, which eventually after millions of years, like connected to the ground of the earth. And as that plant grew and everything, it just started harnessing its energy from the sun, and the rest was history. Humans, and then humans connected to the plants and stuff, and interesting.
Man.
And we all love a plant.
Plants are great.
I love that plant.
Yeah, I love plants, bro.
That plant helps
I just think about
myself.
Every time I smoke, I honestly think about that. That's why I told it.
As you should.
As you should, my friend.
Yo, can one of y'all tell me about Dr. Umar? Because this dude is everywhere on Twitter. This is
He's
completely unrelated.
he's fake. He's the definition of fake woke. He's first of all, he don't have a house. Every time he shoots,
Who's Dr.
he's
Umar?
outside. I swear to God.
Who's Dr. Umar?
We're gonna post all Dr. Umar fucking memes now.
he
Just for
just
the next couple days.
Fake.
I don't know who Dr. Umar
He's
is.
Well, you're gonna.
He's fake woke. He be making all types of theories up for shit to happen. Like my brother, you don't understand the consequences of using water on your face.
Because he's high. He's probably
high.
Yeah, I just see his posts. Anything like that is anti-black. I go to the Twitter comments of because I just know I'm gonna get some good Dr. Umar memes.
Dr. Umar.
We
were kings.
Donations.
Can I ask something real quick?
It's your world, man.
What's the most y'all ever smoked in one sitting?
Oh man.
Fuck.
Let's see.
I think it was in Philly with Destiny.
Really?
I think so. Hit the
the
bombs.
What about you?
One time?
I think it was by myself, and I smoked the entire eighth out of a bong.
Bruh, we forgot.
Ooh, that is a lot.
Remember we found that? We found like half a pound, Casey. Well, was it? Or was it like an 8?
I remember that. Yeah. It was like a good ounce.
Good ounce. I'm gonna kill myself.
I think the most I ever, probably one sitting, is probably when I was in Colorado.
Oh shit! I was high every day. I forgot about Colorado.
Yeah, Colorado. Colorado. Me and Glenn went to Colorado for Thanksgiving break because my sister lived out there. And when I tell you, she literally bought so much weed just like for us to just chill. And I mean, like, we was just constantly just eating edibles, drinking like THC drinks and stuff.
Bruh.
And Glenn was making me so mad. Glenn would not stay up. He would not stay up.
Bruh,
He wouldn't. And he ate all the Rotel.
Bro, I literally, I didn't remember Denver because it was such a fucking blur. I was literally high 24/7. I woke up, smoked, and I went to sleep.
Do you remember?
Then I
wait. Can that be the name of the episode?
What?
I woke up, smoked, and I went to sleep.
Yeah,
that's the name, bro. Like literally, we watched what? It was a fucking scary movie.
Mm-hmm.
We talking about the Demon District and shit. The red lights in the fucking room.
Yeah,
Demon
we
District.
was
The
tripped
Demon
out.
District.
I remember that's when you got introduced to Twixie.
That fucking dog. When you tell her to sit down, she get up.
Bruh, Twixie
opposite dog.
And Twixie was just come in the room and just stare at you. And if you say one thing or move your head one time, she's jumping. And like Twixie, she's like the ugliest, cutest dog ever. So she's like a small dog and she has like an underbite. And her eyes is like big and bulgy, but she like just sits there and she's like always jumping on you and stuff.
She like a Wookiee from fucking she like a little shit from Star Wars.
Yeah, she do. Thing. She like a little Wookiee.
I'm dead.
And Twixie will get Twixie high, right? And we just blow smoke in her face. And she'll just sit there and like look at us and then try to jump on the couch and won't make it.
Bruh. You just reminded me. Your ass, I don't even think you was high. Your ass ate raw meat.
But I'm talking about that.
Whole piece of
nigga.
This nigga ate a raw piece of steak, bruh.
It was
you didn't cook it just a little bit?
No.
You said extra rare.
It was with a meal, right? It was with a meal.
It was supposed to cook with the meal, but he ate it raw.
It just tastes
and we wasn't even high. That was one of the only times we wasn't high.
That was
the only
time. I remember we woke up. You remember we woke up in the morning and we seen the dude outside with the bow staff?
Bro, what the fuck? He had a fucking bow staff doing fucking karate moves like the fucking Avatar outside.
Bro, I honestly thought I was in Karate Kid.
I would have walked right back inside.
Bruh. But that fuck no, I think the highest I've ever been was fucking Denver. We gotta go back. We definitely gotta go back.
Well, my sister's moving away from Denver, but that's a different conversation for a different day.
Oh shit. Well,
but yeah,
we'll go.
It's probably
it's an Ewok.
Yeah,
Ewok. There we go. Boom, the Ewoks.
What do we say? Wookiee?
It's the same shit.
Yeah,
but
I mean, okay. Well, I think that's all the topics.
Yeah, we kind of went through everything we wanted to say. I kind of
Oh
got
shit,
my...
we're like almost an hour in.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Here's my was it PSA for the episode? Cue the dramatic music. Dun, 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 dun. Hello everyone. Yes, I am Glenn. It's me, your boy, here telling you to smoke stay in drugs and don't do school. That's how you get ahead.
Oh shit, that just fucked me up.
My leaving announcement is...
Wait, we have announcements? Fuck, hold up. All right, go ahead.
Why do fish drink their own pee and enjoy it? That's all I gotta say.
Here's another one. Why do we park in a driveway but drive on a...
Why do we?
Stay woke.
Stay woke.
Stay woke.
Listen to this episode high if you really want to be amazed.
I think this kind of will amaze people.
And
For
here's
sure.
Here's a joke. Wait. Here's a joke.
Go
ahead. So I asked my girlfriend to do anal. It made my whole day, but it made her whole week.
I thought about it for a second. That was good. That was good.
That was a good joke.
It got to be a joke every episode.
I
love it.
Glenn's man friend told him that.
No.
Who's your man friend?
No. Not on public television. God damn it.
Nah. Yeah, I think we dropped some gems this episode. I'm not gonna hold you because
went deep in a couple times.
Yeah, we did, but we dropped some knowledge off on the way. So if anybody that picks that up,
go do your own research.
Do some further research on it.
Don't
just listen to a bunch of random 20-year-olds on the internet. Like look up what we talked about. Form your own opinions and talk to us about it. We want to hear from y'all.
Yeah. Check a reliable source.
But yeah, that's the episode. Follow us on the MisFits podcast on Instagram.
Watch out for vampires.
MisFits Table podcast.
Watch out for Argonians.
Yeah, watch out for Argonians.
Vampires.
That's the name of the episode.
Wait, I like that name better.
Watch out for Argonians. 420 edition.
And nobody ever says our hashtags ever on our posts, and you guys kind of trash for that. Like y'all don't fuck with us or something.
I swear
you better say a hashtag. I promise you.
Yeah, like say what we dropped a couple hashtags. So if you don't say any of them,
hashtag
at least drop hashtag Argonians on our last post. If you don't know how to spell it, just spell it to your best of your ability.
I promise you, I will come there with an ebony blade after I find your IP address, and I will destroy you. I'm not playing. I have 2 katanas.
Okay, I think that's a good place to end the episode.
Don't play. I have anger problems. I'm bipolar.
He is.
It's like,
I've seen it.
I'm not bipolar.
It's like, yeah, he is.
What if you just heard a sheath of a sword on Casey's head? I'll just put this away.
All right, it's time to end this episode because I'm about to pull it out.
All right, so you can follow me on Instagram at asar.png, AUSAR.png on Instagram. Yeah.
Follow me. It's me, your boy, Glenn, a.k.a. G, a.k.a. at ultralightdreams_.
Oh, we dropping the EKAs?
Yeah.
Fuck. All right, go ahead.
All right. Follow me at AO.E_2 O's. Shout out to Nazira.
Shut the fuck up.
What?
Look,
this nigga.
Boot up. No, she literally asked for an episode. All right, a fucking shout out.
Right, in the episode.
All right, bye.
You have no right to be happy. No.